Good morning, everyone. I am Sharatyam from GM University, and today I am going to present my assignment topic that is exploring the challenges of requirement engineering in software, AI software development. This presentation is a part of the course Software Engineering Practices with Agile Methodologies, guided by Mr. Praveena, Assistant Professor of AML. And let's begin with the understanding what are the requirement engineering means. And here, next slide. Requirements engineering is the process of identifying and defining what the software system should do to meet user needs effectively. It involves five major stages, that is elicitation, analysis, specification, validation, and management. In traditional system, these stages are quite straightforward because that the requirements remain stable, and however, when it comes to AI software, things become more complex. AI system depend heavily on the data and learning models, which introduces uncertainty and continuous changes over time. So, unlike traditional rule-based systems that are AI-based systems evolve dynamically and they learn from the data. And next slide. Key challenges in AI requirements. In AI development brings several changes to the requirement phase. Firstly, we defining the how the functional requirements is difficult because of AI in behavior. Is not always deterministic. It changes depending on the training data. And secondly, non-functional requirements like accuracy, fairness, and reliability are the hard to measure precisely. And AI system also depend heavily on the quality of data and which any bias or inconsistency in data can affect the results. Moreover, AI model needs continuous retaining, and so requirement evolve with the every new data update. And lastly, the black box nature of many AI models that makes it order and understand or what explaining their decisions, which complicates and validation. And next slide, stakeholder and ethical challenges. In this slide, we can see another major that aspect that is challenge related to the stakeholders and ethics. In AI projects, um, involve a variety of stakeholders, that is software developers, data scientists, domain experts, and end users, which are each with different perspectives and technically vocabularies. This often leads to communication gaps during the requirement gathering. There are also a significant ethical concerns, that is ensuring fairness, avoiding bias, protecting user privacy, and maintaining transparency. From a legal viewpoint, it's also difficult to decide who is accountability and when AI system makes a error or causes harm. Hence, ethics and accountability have become a core part of modern requirements in engineering. And next slide, strategies to overcome challenges. Here, you can say to handle these issues effectively, certain stages, the strategies that can be applied, and we can also adopt iterative or and agile RE methods, that is which allows the requirements to evolve along with the AI system, and defining the clear measurable metrics such as accuracy or FN course help access performance objectively. And another key step is to treat the data requirements as a part of RE, and specifically data sources, that is quality and privacy rules. We must also include that explainability and fairness as a essential or non-essential requirements. Finally, continuous validation and stakeholders feedback to ensure that the AI system remains relevant, ethical, and effective over time. And the next slide is case studies or examples. Here, to make this more relatable, let's look at the two real world example, that is in healthcare system and autonomous vehicles. In healthcare, system faces challenges in defining what accuracy truly means. A small prediction error can have a serious consequences. That is ethical and explaining decision making because becomes crucial here. In autonomical vehicles, the environment keeps changing dynamically, making requirements unstable and hard to define. Both these cases show that adaptability and transparency and continuous validation are essential in what are the AI requirements engineering. And the next slide is a conclusion. Here, to conclude that requirements engineering is AI more complex than in the traditional software system. The main difficulties come from uncertainty, data dependency, and ethical consideration. We can overcome these by setting clear performance metrics, encouraging collaboration among stakeholders, and maintaining transparency throughout the development cycle. In the future, the success of AI system will depend not only just their intelligence, but also how the responsibility we defining their requirements and combining technical rigor with the ethical responsibility. Thank you.